Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you how to make a healthier version of the brown sugar cinnamon latte, and to start we'll be making the syrup. I am using organic coconut sugar. It's the closest replacement to brown sugar, which of course you can use that if you'd like, it just won't be as healthy. And we'll start by placing half a cup of the sugar and half a cup of filtered water into a small saucepan on medium heat. Give that a whisk, and once the sugar dissolves, you'll add 1 cinnamon stick. If you don't have a cinnamon stick, you could replace that by using half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Once your syrup starts to boil, you want to turn it down to low so it simmers for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, turn the heat off, let the cinnamon stick infuse for about 30 minutes, and then you can transfer it to a jar and leave it in the fridge until you need to use it, and it could stay in the fridge for at least a month. And that's all there is to it. It is super easy to make and a lot healthier than anything you'll buy at the store. So moving on to the latte, we're going to start by pouring some of our syrup into our cup. I'm using about a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half. Of course, you can use however much or however little you'd like. And next up, we are going to weigh out our beans. I am using our espresso blend and I'm going to weigh out 18 grams. This will be enough for a double shot. Also, I don't have any other beans in my hopper besides the ones that I just poured in. So that means when it comes to grinding my beans, I'm going to keep grinding until there is nothing left in the hopper. And as for grind size, I have mine set to 5. This is something that you'll have to adjust and play around with depending on the beans that you're using. And don't forget to use an even amount of pressure that's parallel to the surface that you're tamping on, so you get a nice even coffee puck that looks like this. And since we'll be making a 12-ounce latte, we want about 8 ounces of milk. So you want to pour it up until where the spout begins. This will be about 8 ounces plus about 2 ounces that we'll get after steaming the milk, and 2 ounces of espresso. That'll be about 12 ounces total. Next up, we're going to steam the milk. So you want to start with the wand just barely submerged in the milk. If you want more detail on this and how I steam milk so you get that nice microfoam, watch my other video. It's dedicated strictly to how to steam milk properly. You know your milk is ready when it's too warm to touch the pitcher. This is going to be about 140 degrees or so. And once you're done, quickly purge your wand and clean it. And then I like to give the pitcher a little tap and swirl to get rid of any bigger bubbles. The last step is to pull our shots, so I'm going to set the cup underneath the portafilter and press the double cup button. This will dispense a double shot for us. And the shot is coming out great. It's a little high on the espresso gauge, but if you look at the shots themselves, they are looking awesome. And you can see that the espresso has some nice crema on it. The last step is to pour the milk into the espresso, and that will finish up our latte. You could also sprinkle some additional cinnamon on top if you'd like, and that is how you make a healthier version of the brown sugar cinnamon latte. Also, don't forget to toss out your old coffee grinds and then pop off that basket so you could really clean it, otherwise it'll get pretty nasty underneath there. And that is it. Thanks so much for watching.